Hey everyone, Pierre here. Got a nice video for you today. I'm going to take a little adventure in this video sponsored by Hiboy. You might be wondering, what's Hiboy? Really, you should be wondering, what is a Hiboy? Let me show you. Oh yeah, there you got it folks. Check out my new e-bike. Here's the plan. We take this thing for a spin, see if we can find a nice park, and do some watercolor, like plein air drawing. I don't know if some trees or flowers or park equipment. I don't know. Let's see what we find. Got the little GoPro here. It's a hot day. I'm gonna try not to overheat. All right, let me run down a couple of the basic features of the bike. Well, you know how a bike works. You can pedal the pedals and it will go forward, but it also has an electric engine in it that will help you when you pedal. It's got this very simple little control panel right here. You hold the power button to turn it on, and you see where it says mode right here. That's how much the assistance is kicking in. If you have it on like 0 or 1, it will barely help at all. But if you bump it up to 5, even a little bit of pedaling will kick the electric motor, which is back there in the wheel, I think, into full gear, and it'll just boost you really fast ahead. Also, if you don't want to pedal at all, you can just twist the throttle right here. Oh, see, it's working. Shouldn't do it with just one hand on the handlebars though. Not quite as safe like what I'm doing. You can see I've already ridden 8 miles on this. Not a lot, but it's been fun so far. Here's a little fuel gauge. Obviously it's just the battery, F and E, and yeah, it works good. We got hydraulic front forks for shock absorbency, big knobbly tires so we can go do some off-roading if we want to. This button right here turns the headlight on and off, and you got a nice horn. That's actually really loud, and I'm gonna leave now because people in these houses are probably gonna come look. So let's go ride a little bit and find somewhere to paint. All right, it's on assistance mode 3. After a couple pedals, it's kicked in already. Or I can not pedal at all, just twist the throttle, and there we go. Oh yeah, no pedaling. 23 miles an hour. Don't worry, I wouldn't do this if there were any other people on this. I don't know if this is a sidewalk or a bike path. I think it's a little bit of both. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's fun. Can easily get up to the 28-hour max speed, and it's supposed to have a 60 mile range on a full charge, which you can easily do overnight. Okay, here's a nice park. I just need to find a shady spot so that I don't burst into flames in the sunlight. Oh, look at this tree. This is cool. Man, I should have brought a chair. Oh, look, a bench. It's like it was meant for me. in honor of Jim Posey. We're sitting here. There's beauty everywhere, okay? Surrounding us. We could paint a blade of grass, a chunk of wood, some trash, our own feet, the sky and the clouds, the tip of my nose, anything. All right, I know. Get to the watercolor painting already. Let me show you what we're working with today. Today I'm gonna use the same stuff that I used when I was painting out and about in Florence, Italy. First of all, you gotta stay hydrated. Bring some water. And we got a watercolor sketchbook. This is a Handbook brand sketchbook. Handbook Journal Co. I think it's made by Speedball. All right, these are nice, thick, chunky pages. You could put a lot on one side and it doesn't come through the other side. But it also means there's only about 60 pages in each sketchbook. Then, gotta have a spare piece of paper towel for cleaning your brush off if you want to. And then here's the brush we're gonna use. This is a Pentel water brush. I'm just now realizing it's not the same one I had in Florence, I don't think, but it's gonna work fine. I did kind of fall in love with the other one, but look, it's gonna work. I'm kind of hating it already though, because I can see it's like split apart into 3 brushes at the end. Look, we're gonna make it work, or else we work with what we've got. And then here's our watercolor palette. Sennelier. This was, I don't know how much it really is, because in my previous video I talked about how I got overcharged for art supplies. I paid $70 for this. I mean, they had cheaper ones. They had $20 ones at the same art supply store, and I could notice the difference because my friends bought the $20 ones, and I mean, you do get a little bit more, like in the quality of the pigments and stuff like that. You do get more. It makes some amount of difference. I just don't know if it's really worth $70. So here's like the little swatch guide for the colors, and I'll probably pop that out just so I don't have to keep holding it back. And really that's about it. I have a couple of my nice pencils in here. If I want to do some sketching, I might do that. Have another little backup sketchbook if I need it. Okay. Then we're good to go. Backup batteries for my camera. Turn into a bag tour. Wallet. Keys. And I am already sweating like crazy. I'm just looking around for what I want to draw, and I'm thinking maybe these branches that are hanging down right here, like these things, are kind of pretty, backlit by the sun depending on where the wind takes them. Maybe we can try to paint those and see where that takes us. Oh, I thought this bug was alive, but it's dead. Oh, I think it's dead. Yeah, it's dead. Just don't like bugs, man. Now I just got to figure out how to film this. Usually I have like a whole tripod system, and what do I stick the tripod down my shirt? Film this way. It's not bad. Stretching my shirt a little bit, but that might be the price we have to pay. Yeah, let's start here. could put this right here. Maybe we will start with some light sketching, just to yeah, the branch is kind of doing one of these. Okay. Not every painting has to be a masterpiece. That's a good exercise, a good warm-up. Let's try again. Let's do another one. Oh, I just now saw that tree. I mean, I do like this one. I like the little the little branches going through the leaves, and how I like that this palette comes with 2 different shades of green, because there were 2 distinct shades of green up here in the branches. So could have been worse. I don't want to say could have been better, because I don't know. That's being a little too hard on myself. Let's just go on and let's paint something over on this other page. Oh look, there's a little rock by this tree that says, "Unplug yourself." Don't worry, I'm on battery power. But look, I was looking at this tree. I like the way it bifurcates and splits. Maybe I can do something with that. Well, there we go. I'm pretty happy with this. You know, I want to go on and on about how these aren't my most amazing drawings or paintings, but maybe that goes without being said. I'm out here doing something that's pretty new to me, which is good enough in itself. You know, as I was doing this, I realized, you know, what I was doing, I don't know, things that, not necessarily wrong, but for example, at first I was doing some of these leaves darker and some of them lighter, because some were in the shade and some were in the sunshine. But then the more I looked, I realized that there were some leaves that were even darker than my darkest leaves, like the ones in the trees behind, in the background. I wasn't really doing the background, and should I have been doing the background? It's just a white page back there, and the ground down here kind of ends with like the creek starting back there, and I don't know, there's like a million different things you could take into account if you wanted to. I didn't really do the bark on the tree, or I don't know, you know, it's just like, it's hard to give yourself a break sometimes, but I'm gonna give myself a break today and call this job well done. I think these are actually kind of pretty now that I look at them together on the page. Good job, Peter. I've completely sweated through my shirt, and gonna go ride my bike a little more, put some more miles on it. Thanks for Hiboy for sponsoring this and for the cool e-bike. It's good for this. It's good for days like these where it's too hot to ride a regular bike. I might get heat exhaustion or something, so check the link in the description. I gotta go because ants are starting to gather. They know I'm here. Time to evacuate. Cute, compact, adorable little travel watercolor kit. You can take that anywhere. I actually use this paper towel for wiping my face more than for watercoloring, because my face was dripping on my sketchbook. Alright, bye everyone. Thanks for hanging out.